Baby's getting bigger.
Yes. And what size is the blueberry? What size is the baby?
This is well rehearsed. Hello, welcome to week
Seven.
Week 7. Holy cow. Week 7. Okay. It's going fast.
Yeah, it is actually going fast.
Okay. Yeah.
Next week is already 8 weeks, 2 months.
All right.
7 weeks.
Baby's getting bigger.
Yes. And what size is the blueberry? What size is the baby?
This is well rehearsed.
What size is the baby?
I've been calling her Mother Blueberry all week. So it's the size of a blueberry.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm not really a fan of all these different sizes. Like,
Why? Because
size of, what was the last week?
lentil.
Yeah, lentil, blueberry. I mean, there's different sized blueberries. So
It's an
can I get like
average.
a more...
It's an average
So
blueberry.
it's an average blueberry.
It's not a wild blueberry. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, those blueberries are
They're small.
pretty...
It's
It's
probably a normal blueberry, like what we put in our smoothies. Just like that big. A little blueberry.
A little blueberry. Okay, so if you're following along, little blueberry, Mother Blueberry's here with me today, and
Mother blueberry. It sounds like a nursery rhyme.
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. So who else out there does not like these names? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like with me, and I'm like, oh gosh,
I don't think-
what's the next size? What's the next week?
I'm excited for the next few weeks.
Social media postings with different sizes of the baby. I'm like, we gotta have a better system.
I actually get really excited for every Friday when I open the app and I see the new size.
Okay, so there's an app telling you the size of the...
It's like
of the
average
baby.
size. And it also gives you facts of what's going on with the baby. So you have like the brain, the ears, the eye sockets,
Yeah.
little limbs, and a little tail. Still looks like a tadpole.
Tail. Okay.
We're all born, or we're all created with tails.
Yeah. All right. That's for another episode.
So big week.
Yeah.
This
Huge this past week. It was huge.
We
yeah.
went to St. Louis, where Mark's family is from, and we had the opportunity to share the news with Mark's family.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? We first told your mom and dad, and how did we do it?
We did it with a cake.
What kind of cake?
A gooey butter cake. Gooey butter cake. St. Louis.
Yeah.
Famous.
And
gooey
it-
butter cake. Gooey butter cakes.
It was
Best.
quite challenging to get the cake because we had to strategically ask to borrow the car, go to the grocery store. You know, it's like, what are you going to do there? Oh, we're just running some errands, this and that. And the grocery store couldn't figure out how to write on the cake.
Well, because who writes on a gooey
Gooey
butter
butter
cake?
cake.
They're like, no one ever
Yeah.
asked. I'm like, well, this is a St. Louis cake. Let's do it on a gooey butter cake. So anyway.
Very similar to what we did with my mom. We wrote on the cake baby breads in 2023.
Yep.
And then we went back to the house and
Right.
we have the footage.
Well, we have some poor footage because
I
our videographer over here is not that experienced holding the camera. Well, anyway, let's go to the footage.
Oh, you're kidding.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
It's happening.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yep.
It's early to
Yeah.
notify it.
7 weeks tomorrow.
It's very early, but we want to tell you in person. So
Yeah, and I'm filming this. So
Oh no.
not really doing a good job.
I'm doing a great job. So yes, quality was not good, but I did capture their reactions. And was it what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I
Really?
think it was like spot on. You know,
I
mean,
think
they were
your dad got emotional.
a little bit.
Your mom didn't really. Your mom was more
I did.
in
It
shock.
was like it was like settling in.
Yeah.
So I don't think but very happy and so that was a very cool experience. So yeah, I highly recommend, doing it with a cake. Apparently we're 2 for 2. And my mom continued to call it the baby cake.
The whole time we were there,
Yep.
she would offer it to the rest of his
Does anybody
family.
want some of the baby cake?
Baby cake? Baby cake?
Baby cake.
So we tell your parents, they get the
Yeah.
reaction. The second person we told was one of your younger sister. And what was her reaction?
No, I think just all my siblings.
No, that sister was like, I knew it. She thought I was already pregnant, like,
Yeah.
way before.
Yeah, everybody thought we were coming in town to tell this
to
news.
make the announcement.
But we had booked the flight several months in advance.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, we were already going to St. Louis
Yeah. So it was,
to have some gooey butter cake, to have some
Just-
Ted Drews, and
which
to
we
have
did-
some emos,
we didn't have Ted Drews.
but we didn't have, so I had it at the airport. It's not as good, not the same thing.
It's not
but
the same. But
still
it
good.
was still really exciting to get to tell, your immediate family.
Yeah, they were all very happy for us, excited. I think my brother was actually probably the most excited. I
yeah.
was surprised a little bit on that, so that's cool.
He just kept repeating it over and over again throughout the whole time we were there. Like, this is so awesome. This is such great news. I'm going to be an uncle. You're going to be a dad. And he already is an uncle.
Yeah. Well, and I know, but he loves being an uncle.
An uncle, I know.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
so
it's, and he's great with kids and babies. So I'm really excited for him to meet the baby once the baby's here.
Yeah, and you have concerns about flying? You're only 7 weeks. There
Pregnant.
should be no concerns, but I'm sure you had concerns.
Well, yeah, I think there's always concerns because your body does go through stuff when you're flying.
Mm-hmm.
There's altitude stuff and I don't know, all this stuff. I was concerned I was going to get sick.
Okay.
That was my biggest concern getting on a flight. I was like, oh gosh, what if I because I have motion sickness, but what if I get nauseous from flying,
Right.
which I didn't, thank gosh. But there's future concerns about flying, obviously. But we'll get into that later.
But did you Google, is it safe to fly?
I have
At 7
Googled.
weeks pregnant.
I have
6 weeks pregnant,
Googled.
7 weeks pregnant.
I have. When is it safe to fly? How long? And it's in my questions for the doctor because we do have a flight already booked, and I'll be 4.5 months pregnant.
So, what have you not Googled? I think you're relying on a lot.
Well, because I haven't seen the doctor yet, so I'm relying on my sister. I'm relying on who went to medical school, and this is what she wanted to do, but she just.
But now you have some more people to talk to.
I do.
Your mom's been through this.
My mom, I spoke a lot
My
to
mom's been
your
through this.
mom.
My sister was a labor and delivery nurse.
Right. So I have a lot of people I can speak to,
Yeah.
but I want to be able to pick up the phone and call a doctor and be like, I'm having these abdominal cramps. What does it mean? Because when you start to Google things, obviously Google doctor goes from this, it's nothing to the worst case scenario, like real fast.
Somehow she gets to the worst case scenario really quickly.
I feel like everyone does.
Yeah.
WebMD, you have an itch on your nose, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So
The rabbit hole.
there's so much change happening to my body and I feel it, and so it's weird and I have questions. So that's why my list of questions for the doctor keeps getting longer and longer and longer because I want to know.
But if you're 7 weeks pregnant and you're having abdominal pain and lower abdominal pain, I think most of that is normal.
Yes, apparently it's all gas.
Okay. So yeah, it's true.
It's a way your body is trying to create space
Yeah,
for the
some more
baby.
space.
So all your organs are kind of going through stuff, and so it's if you're bloated and this and that, I'm not gaining weight. I'm just creating space for the baby.
Right.
That's it.
So when you go in for surgery, I had a hernia surgery. They pumped up my
Right, to make space.
stomach. They did that really quick. This is a slow process of
Yeah, so only
the natural way.
only imagine your recovery,
Yeah.
but this is just staying there consistently.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, ow, ow.
Yeah. I don't envy you, but thank you for going through this.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Taking one for the team.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. think that's enough for this week.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and we'll see you
Week 8.
week 8. Holy cow! And what size baby is this going to be again?
A kidney bean.
Kidney bean. Okay.
Yeah. It'd be
Alright.
good.
What size is a kidney? What size is a kidney bean? Come on, someone out there, please come up with a better system on sizing the baby.
All right.
All right.
Adios.
Adios.